This is one of the most mind-blowing things in social media, in digital marketing, and it is the secret to growing on Instagram, to just getting tons of impressions for free. I mean, kind of for free. It's a lot of work. It's really, really crazy. So actually, there's two secrets to growing on Instagram. Number one, post manually through the Instagram mobile app. I've tested tons of different ways. Posts perform way better if posted manually, especially not with third-party automation tools that use a shared IP address. You don't want to use a shared IP address because Google doesn't like to see that. I've tried it. I don't know why. It's actually supposed to work normally if you're using a shared IP address, but views get suppressed. I've tried this. Friends have tried this. Doesn't work. It's best to post manually through the Instagram mobile app. That's number one. The next thing, number two, that's the reason I'm making this episode, because this is blowing my mind. It is so crazy. So I've talked about high frequency posting before on the show, about the idea you want to post 6 times a day, around 6 times a day on Instagram if you want to grow really fast. And there's been lots of stories of accounts that have done this, have grown several 100,000 followers in a matter of like a few months, like 2 months doing this. I actually talked about a guy who posted 12 times a day, and he grew to 1 million followers from 0 to 1 million followers in 2 months with a new account, posting 12 times a day. But I saw something where I'm like, I didn't even know that you could do that. I feel like this is taking it too far. And it's someone, I'm going to just read this. 1 day, 100 posts challenge. This is what it says. Tomorrow or the day after, I will make 100 posts in 24 hours on my account, and I will record the results. Currently, my account statistics I will show in the comment below this thread, and we can see the difference it will make later. Does anyone want to join me on this challenge? We can record our results together. So this person has a decent account. In the last 30 days, had 1.5 million views, and it's not doing 100. The account isn't doing 100 posts a day. I'm looking at this. So it's this person named Luna Barbexio. She says, no one has joined me on this 1 day journey yet. And she's like, this is how I'm going to do it. I'm going to try 10 posts per hour. I'll try 15 to 20 so I can get done sooner. She's like, I think 100 is a lot, but it's still doable. But you know what? Let me start with the results. Let me go right to the results. The reason that she is doing this, she actually says, I got the idea from this MrBeast Instagram video here. They do 100 posts per day every day. I want to see what it does to my account when I do it too. And so the video, and that's what I started with. I found this video. Someone sent me this video. Actually, shout out Startup Spells on X on Twitter who sent me this. And MrBeast is like, how did you guys get 30 million followers? Oh, you're posting 100 times a day? MrBeast is like, you're posting 100 times a day? The guy is like, yeah, we have a team. We have it's a guy in India. He's like, we have a huge team. We have a lot of paparazzi. And they're creating content here every day. He's like, yeah, I'm posting 100 times a day. And so MrBeast is like, I'm going to guess how many views you got in the last 30 days. MrBeast guesses 3 billion views in the last 30 days. You want to know what it actually is? Is it 1 billion? Is it 500 million? Is it just a million? Is it 2 billion? It is 9.2 billion views in the last 30 days. I want to say that again. Posting 100 times a day, 9.2 billion views in the last 30 days because they're just posting 100 times a day. Now, how good is this content? Actually, I haven't looked and I should, but I'll tell you, I have friends who do stuff similar to this. I have a friend, his name is Juanya, and I've talked about him on the show before. He just walks around with a paparazzi who also edits content, and the content is one shot. It's all one shot. It's just someone recognizing him on the street, him being like, oh, yeah, let's take a photo. The video is 15 seconds. He posts 10 of those a day, and he's getting crazy impressions and growing super, super, super fast. So it's really lazy stuff. Really, really lazy stuff. It's not like the stuff that I make, which is like a lot harder to make. It is like lazy stuff. All right, I went to the account. It's Instant Bollywood, 120,000 posts. They've done 120,000 posts, 31.5 million followers. And now I'm looking at the views on their reels. 322,000, 155,000, 293,000. Let's look at these videos. I see a guy walking. He's just walking, and that's it. That's it. It's the same thing that my friend was doing. And someone stopped him to take a photo. Now he's actually meeting people. Like, it's these super lazy, simple videos of being recognized, him speaking. Oh man, this is so incredible. And okay, what if you're actually like you're teaching? What if you're like teaching somebody? How would you do this? The way that you would do it is you would just talk and then cut the most interesting part up. And like not even cut it up, just like talk like I'm talking right now, and then take the part that is interesting and then just use that, and that's all that you use, and put up like 100 of those a day if you really wanted to try. So this person, Luna Barbexio, is actually trying. She's saying, I currently manually post 7 to 20 times per day right now. I think I'll do 15 total today. It's not hard if the content is ready to post. Oh, someone else said, I will unfollow someone if they post more than 5 times a day. And the original poster, Luna Barbexio, she said, you probably won't know that the account posted 100 times because the Instagram algorithm will only push posts to your feed based on your responses, not all at once. That's also super true. A lot of people think that if they put out a video or a post, everyone's going to see it. Hardly anyone is going to see it compared to like how many people follow you if you're trying to actually really grow on IG. Now, if you're like a small account and you're just followed by your friends, then actually there's a good chance that a lot of your friends will see it if you're just like, if that's what you are, if it's like your personal account or something. But like for me, when I post a video or an image, very few of my followers actually see it unless it's good. And even then, even if it's good, not everyone sees it. So that's just the reality. Like you won't know that the account is posting 100 times a day. I really want to try this, but like 100 times a day is insane. So Instant Bollywood posting 100 times a day on Instagram. Now that account is at 31 million followers. I didn't even realize that that was allowed. And this person on the Instagram marketing subreddit, I made a viral post about the Instagram marketing subreddit on Instagram because it is really this marketing secret. It's secret. The Instagram marketing subreddit is so good and so few people who want to grow on Instagram know about it. But it's this person who's like, yep, I'm going to try posting 100 times a day. It looks like she hasn't gotten there yet, but it will be interesting to see what happens when she tries that. But I just think the fact that this other account, Instant Bollywood, is doing it and has grown crazy fast, shocked MrBeast, and has 9.2 billion impressions in the last month. That is wild. I've tried high frequency posting before. I've done 6 times a day. I did it for a few days in a row and I was growing by thousands of followers a day. I know it's real, but it is hard to do if you don't have a good method in place. You want to have lots of people who are capturing footage around you. You want to have editors. Doing it yourself, that's intense. And I think this person is trying to do it by herself. But the lesson here is share. Don't be afraid to share. Share what you got and then forget about it. Lots of my friends who make content all the time, they just post. They don't even look at the comments anymore. It's just output. And they're having fun with it. You can only do this if you're having fun with it. But okay, that's what I wanted to share with you this episode, 568 of my daily digital marketing podcast, 568 days in a row. Thank you so much for watching. If you watch on YouTube, thank you so much for listening. If you listened on Spotify or Apple Podcasts, check out episode 566 of the show. I had these incredible guests on. They sold their company for $745 million to Salesforce. It was the first Facebook advertising company. And they pitched Mark Zuckerberg. They said to Mark Zuckerberg, hey, you should allow advertisers on Facebook. Mark was like, we don't want to do that. He's like, this is why you should do it. And then they did it. And it's a couple, the power couple. They know some of the biggest names in technology and in marketing, and they were on my show, and they're awesome. So that was episode 566 of the show. All right, I'm out. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Bye now.